Is it a good time to buy a home in Los Angeles? It's currently October of 2023, and my clients closed on a single family home in LA this month. The answer is it depends, but for these clients, they got a smoking deal. So it is another success story. Let's start off with some of the details. First, it's a single family home in LA County, Montebello specifically. They had lower monthly payments because of a few details. They ended up with the FHA loan, 3.5% down. They won out against multiple offers. Our real estate agent partner, big time negotiation skills, huge wins for our clients. And as always, most importantly, they got keys to their first home. Let's dive into my client's game plan and the purchase price. So the home was originally listed for $825,000, a single family home in LA County. I actually met these clients in December of 2022. Their desired goal was to actually find the worst house in their desired neighborhood. A little bit about them. They actually went home shopping in 2022 and they had a bad experience and they realized they were working with the wrong team. They were indecisive a little bit at the beginning. A part of their indecision was which exact neighborhood they wanted to be in. But then after looking at a number of homes, they actually fell out of escrow once because the home that they were in escrow in was marketed as turnkey. But after the inspections, they quickly realized it was not a licensed contractor who had done the work. It was a handyman. So they decided to not buy that home. Their main goal was to build equity through forced appreciation. And as we dive into their story a little bit more, you'll see that the home that they ended up with was perfect for their scenario. Now, you might be wondering some of the loan qualification pieces on a $825,000 home. First, their credit score, 742. Monthly income, $13,443. Keep in mind, with the monthly income, that is gross income. So that is what they take home before taxes. It is not their take-home income. Their monthly debts, congratulations, they did a great job, $356 a month. And they had 165,000 assets saved up. Their target monthly payment was about $6,250. Obviously, they wanted to stay lower if possible, but that was the max they were comfortable with. Loan details on a $825K purchase price, 3.5% down, interest rate of 6.625. Now, obviously, I'm not quoting today's rate. I am sharing a story of a deal that already closed. So the monthly payment looks like this. We're looking at $5,186.88 for the principal and interest payment, property tax of $859.38 every month, mortgage insurance $495.12. Remember, mortgage insurance on a FHA loan is either between 0.5 and 0.55 or 0.75 for high balance. So this is a high balance loan because the loan amount was over $726,200. And that will vary from county to county. Hazard insurance, which is your homeowner's insurance, for this home was $108.33. So their total estimated monthly payment on an $825K purchase was $6,650 roughly. That was actually above their target monthly payment. So in the next slides, we'll go over some of the wins and how they got them. Okay, so here are the real estate transaction details of this success story. So first, the home was listed for $825,000. It had multiple offers. My clients actually did not get their offer accepted the first time. So multiple offer situation. However, our real estate agent was very diligent in following up with the listing agent. He saw that the home fell out of escrow once, and also found out that the seller lived out of state and really wanted to sell the home. So the offer that we got accepted because we knew they fell out of escrow was at $785,000. So already that's $40,000 below the list price. Another thing to keep in mind, because we had an FHA loan, an FHA appraisal stays with the home for 180 days. In our specific scenario, the home appraised for $785. Contract price, no issues, no appraisal gap. However, after the home inspection, we discovered the home needed some major repairs to the roof and the sewer line. So the cost of that would probably be 20 to 25,000, and our real estate agent was actually able to negotiate to a lower price instead of getting those repairs done. So a couple things here. Make sure you do your due diligence, make sure your real estate agent has an understanding of the cost of those repairs, and they're able to negotiate on your behalf. Okay, so our real estate agent, because they were so diligent, they ended up getting us into contract. And then after the home inspections, the due diligence period, found some major repairs. They were able to negotiate the purchase price down to $750. So now we're going to run through the loan details and that monthly payment on the actual price of $750. Down payment, 3.5%. So $26,250 was their down payment. They had an interest rate of 6.625. And now when we look at their monthly payment, it is below their budgeted, $6,250. So we're going to look at the principal and interest, $4,715.35. Mortgage insurance. This is a big one. They're saving about $100 a month here because they went from the high balance loan amount, a loan amount of over $726,200 to under. So then their mortgage insurance cost went down about $100 a month to $330. And then this escrow account, which would be their property taxes and homeowners insurance. All of that combined, their monthly payment was less than $6,000 a month, about $250 below what their max budget was. So huge wins here. Great job to our partner real estate agent for negotiating this. And in this specific scenario, just a big overall win for our clients. So another point of savings, and we actually had this discussion because they have good credit. So we ended up looking at conventional and FHA, and the difference was about $466 a month going with the FHA loan. So if you look at this conventional monthly payment, you're looking at about $6,035 a month. FHA, we're looking at $5,969 a month. So ultimately, they're saving about $466 a month just by going with the FHA loan over the conventional. Ultimately, the biggest thing that saved them money was the purchase price being negotiated from $825 to $750. Kudos to our real estate partner for staying on top of this property that they loved, seeing it fell out of escrow, also negotiating that price down. Super important you find the right team to work with. Okay, some major keys to recap this success story and to see if it is worth it to buy in LA right now. In this specific scenario, yes, 100% worth it. These clients are going to be staying in LA for the rest of their lives. They bought a single family home that they have the ability to build equity and force appreciation into. They bought their potentially forever home on the first try, which is very rare in Southern California. So the major keys, if you want to do the same, first, come up with a great game plan, right? Understand exactly what you're looking for so you are confident to pull the trigger when you find it. Stick to that game plan and execute. Make sure you figure out what your budget is, if it works, and then actually go through with it. Part of coming up with a great game plan and executing is finding the right agent and lender team. These folks, they went home shopping 2 years ago with no success and had a terrible experience because they chose the wrong team. And in this scenario, they picked the right team, me and my real estate agent partner, and they ended up saving hundreds of dollars a month and got the home that they wanted. A couple other items here to make sure that you're giving yourself a chance to succeed in home buying is make sure you do the right inspections. Have a great inspector and a real estate agent that understands the costs of those repairs and how to negotiate them, right? And by doing those right inspections, you are giving yourself a chance to ask for credits, giving yourself that opportunity to go to the seller and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this home needs $40,000 in repairs. We're asking for some of it or all of it. And last but not least, subscribe for more success stories. I've been hearing it more and more. Interest rates are super high right now. So many home buyers are feeling helpless, but in reality, they just don't have the right game plan and the right team around them. So please, please, if you thought this was helpful or this gave you a little inspiration or hope in your home buying journey, please subscribe for more.